juniors finished. Now, today, we honor you and encourage you to continue to make the most of your time left. Some of you have only completed a fraction of your time in high school. Some of you only have a fraction left. This assembly is meant to remind you of what you've done and what you can do in the coming year. Each member of each class, each faculty member, and each administrator holds a stake in the success of Blue Valley Northwest. Regardless of involvement or achievement, you are all members of this one body. We are all Huskies. I continue to challenge and encourage you to finish the year strong and to remember that the time you have left is just as important as the time that's passed. I thank you for all your hard work you've put into every part of the school year, and I thank you for making me proud to be your principal. Today we're delighted to have a few guests with us to honor one of our teachers. Our guests include Don Hubbs from the Jadell Family Foundation, Dr. Tamara Durham, KU Vice Provost, Dr. Steve Chase, Director of the KU Center for STEM Learning, Dr. Cheryl Wright, University of Kansas and Baker University, Dr. Mark Brown, Mid-America Nazarene University, Dr. Katrina Rothrock, Chair of the Jadell Excellence in Mathematics Education Award Program, and Holly McCarty, our K-12 Math Coordinator. So why are all these people here? Mrs. Deffer, can you come forward? Most of you know Mr. Deffer, who's also on our staff, and two other people that are important to Mrs. Deffer are her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Defferday.
Aww.
Mrs. Deffer was nominated for the Jadell Excellence in Mathematics Education Award, and this is given to mathematics teachers in the Kansas City area. There were 157 nominations, and 16 people won this award. Throughout April and May, we have been making surprise visits for the award winners at each of the schools, which brings us here today.
Hello, my name is Don Hubbs, and I'm a trustee of the Jadell Family Foundation. This award came about because of my good friend, Harrison Jadell, who passed away about 3 years ago. Harrison had no children, and so before he died, he said, use my money to do good things. And Harrison, to kind of give you a feel, died when he was 92. From the time he was 88 to 92, he would only shop at Aldi's and Costco so that his foundation would be as huge as possible when he died. He left me between $30 and $40 million to give away to charity. I told him if he would live to 100, I could get it to $100 million. And then he went down on me. So, but Harrison was this unique entrepreneur individual who sit around after he sold his business and said, what are some of the problems in society and things that need to change? And very simply, he said, we need more people in America majoring in math, science, engineering, technology type fields. And so, after he passed away, one of my jobs was to in Kansas City, survey the public education, private education market and say, how do we increase the number of people studying math, science, and engineering? We do a lot of college scholarships, our foundation does. One of our responsibilities, we always say as a foundation, is to give voice to the voiceless. But it's a big responsibility if we take it seriously, giving money away. So after the college scholarships, we visited with folks at the University of Kansas, UMKC, and said, why aren't there more people in math, science, and engineering? And they said, because there aren't enough students graduating who are proficient in that field. So, you know, we came up with this crazy idea. We said, let's celebrate great math teachers. We don't want to insult people who don't teach math, because any teacher, I believe, is remarkable. I've worked with some of the wealthiest people in America, people that own their own businesses, extremely bright, PhDs in every field, and I can tell you, most of us would be afraid to go in and teach in a classroom on a daily basis. I'm not sure we can make it a week, so we have a lot of respect for what teachers do. But we created this award and we said, okay, first of all, let's recognize great math teachers in Kansas City, 8 County Metropolitan Index, our area. We gave the responsibility to KU 2 years ago. They put together a tremendous program. We've been going around for the last 2 weeks. We're like the STEM Santa Claus. So we've been going from school to school to school, handing out this award. It's a tough award to get. In Kansas City, 8 county area, only 16 teachers receive the award. We're going to hear a little bit more about it, but your teacher is the #1 rated math teacher in high school according to our analysis and our program. I'm pretty excited to be here. I told Mr. Judell before he died I would spend his money wisely, which I've tried to do. I sit around and look at the room here and understand, hear the applause for this teacher. So I always say, I think we're doing some good today. So thank you.
And I have the absolute best job for this morning because I get to introduce and announce one of the winners of the Judell Excellence in Mathematics Education Award winners, Mrs. Laura Decker.
I want to share with you some of the words that were used to describe her in the letters of recommendation. These are quotes. Mrs. Deffer is known for creating lessons that allow students to have voice and choice. She uses problem-based learning frameworks to allow students to acquire math skills to solve various real-world problems. She's constantly looking for new ways to make her math instruction meaningful for today's learners. She's constantly researching and finding new tasks to try in her classroom. She's always the first one to say, let's go for it. And then the amount of work she puts into making it happen is indescribable. Mrs. Deffer understands the value of quality instruction, team building, and establishing positive relationships with students, department members, and staff and support staff. She is liked and appreciated by all, parents, students, and teachers, because she is diligent in her responsibilities and treats everyone with the respect they deserve.
So today we are excited to announce that Mrs. Deffer won the JENE Integral Award, which means she will win $10,000. Oh wait, there's more. She will also get to join us at a banquet this summer in June with all the other outstanding mathematics educators that we've identified throughout Kansas City. And this is the most exciting part for us, is that she's going to become a part of a Judell Excellence in Mathematics Education Fellowship of Teachers in Kansas City, where they will be able to spend time together next year collaborating on how they can spread news and become role models and leaders in mathematics education throughout Kansas City. These are outstanding teachers that are not just high school teachers, they are kindergarten through 12th grade, and they are in districts all across Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas, everywhere. So we are thrilled that we can get these people together and see what we can do to help spread the good word of mathematics education throughout Kansas City.
Additionally, we would like to recognize Blue Valley Northwest High School as the home of one of our Judell Excellence in Mathematics Education Award winners, with both a certificate of recognition and a banner that can be placed outside. We'd like everyone to know that the Blue Valley School District has phenomenal mathematics teaching right here at Blue Valley Northwest High School.
This was the very first year of this awards program. If you've never heard of it before, that's probably why. But I'm really excited to say that it was the first year, and that we will be continuing this awards program in the future. Our funders, the Jadell Family Foundation, wants to make sure that we continue having these awards for more teachers in the future. We know there's more people out there that are equally as deserving of this award, so we're excited to do that. Like we say, this is teachers K through 12, so I want everybody in this room to be thinking about who has really made a big difference in your life, and specifically as a mathematics educator. Elementary teachers, middle school teachers, your teachers right now, teachers that are sitting in this room, any of you, if you think that this is something that somebody deserves to be recognized for, we want to hear about it, because otherwise we don't know who you are. So we will open nominations again in the fall. September 1st is when they open. We have a website, we've got Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and all kinds of ways to get a hold of us, and your principal has information about this too. But if you can think of somebody, we want to hear about it so that we can continue giving these awards to great people next year.
So you all can probably tell we get pretty excited about mathematics. And the reason that we do is we know what it means to you all in your future. If you're really good at mathematics, and not just cranking out formulas and getting answers, but being able to think, have productive discussions about mathematics, to productively struggle with mathematics and work your way through it, it opens unbelievable doorways for you. It really is a gateway language for you to get ahead. And we're excited to be here today because you've got an extraordinary partner to get there. And this is Jefferson. You're an extraordinary future, and we congratulate you on winning the Mathematics Jadell Family Foundation Mathematics Excellence Award. You've got a great partner. Take advantage of her while you're here.
the new incoming freshman class, the class of 2019, to make their debut for their orientation. As of Saturday, they're all graduated and off into the world. I'm confident that because of all their time that they've spent here at Northwest, that they're going to go off and do amazing things. I can hardly believe that you guys, class of 2020, are almost ready to make their move to the senior section. It feels just like yesterday that all of you guys were in this gym and all your freshmen green, but before you know it, it's going to be your turn to leave this place. Now, before that time comes, be sure to make the most of each of your moments as a Husky. Take some time, reflect upon your year, or maybe your years at Northwest. Ask yourself, how have you spent your time here? Who have you spent it with? What are the things you're most proud of? Okay, use these memories to inspire your growth for the remainder of your time as a Husky. There are some students who are up here with me who've accomplished a lot throughout their time here at Northwest, but we've got another big year to come. So up here, I'd like to introduce the junior class officers and representatives who are going to lead you through this year's fly-up. Kenny Liu, President. Danielle Lee, Treasurer. Megan Liu, Historian. Representatives McLean Michael, Jay Oaks. We've got a few not with us today, but this fly-up assembly is going to signal and celebrate the passing of time and change that is happening in our Husky family now that our seniors are gone. It's time for each of your classes to step into your new roles as we prepare to end this year and start another. I'm now going to turn it over to Kenny.
Class of 2020. 540 days ago, and my how time flies. Before you officially fly up and move to the senior section, I want you to think about the time you have spent at Northwest. Think about the example you want to set as the new senior class. I can't wait to be your president for one final year. Our time here is coming to a close, so let's make the most of it. Class of 2020, you may now fly up to take your new position.
Gives her time and friendship easily to others, but never expects anything else in return. In the classroom, on the field, or in life, she embodies what we should all aspire to be, invested in others and making a positive change in the world.
Math teacher Carrie Kinkler describes this year's winner as a friend to all with a genuine giving heart. She's always asking others how they're doing because she really cares about their answer. She has incredible work ethic and she truly wants to make a difference.
Special education teacher Lauren Richter says that this year's winner embodies what it means to be kind, inclusive, and genuine to everyone she meets. She has a special gift of bringing warmth, patience, and joy to others daily. Finally, journalism teacher and softball coach Kim White says that this young woman brightens the room the moment she walks in. The positive energy that radiates from her and her beautiful smile instantly lifts the spirits of others. As an athlete, she is the ultimate teammate, giving all she has for the betterment of the team and is never concerned with individual accolades.
I can personally attest that this is one of the, I was gonna cry. She's one of the strongest people I've ever met in my whole life. She exudes constant positivity in her life, fearless determination and constant compassion all the time.
The recipient of this year's Junior Class Husky Award is Julia Bryden.
entertained us and wowed us with all they do. We now want to take the opportunity to honor the accomplishments of these students and all they bring to our school community. We want to congratulate our band, whether at football, basketball games, or even marching on the streets of London. Our bands have played a major role in demonstrating all that is great about Blue Valley Northwest. At the State Solo Ensemble Festival in April, 15 soloists and 4 small ensembles received a Superior 1 rating. 4 Huskies were also selected to the All-State Band. The BB&W Orchestra has had another outstanding year as well. 13 soloists and 3 ensembles received a Superior 1 rating at the State Solo and Ensemble Orchestra Festival. The Symphonic Orchestra received an overall 1 Superior rating as well. For the second year in a row, BB&W has the highest number of orchestra students accepted into the All-State Orchestra, with 11 students named for this honor. The BB&W vocal musicians also have had an outstanding year. The BB&W Chorale and Chamber Singers performed at the Kansas State Music Educators Association Convention in February, and at the State Choir Festival, several soloists and small ensembles received a Superior 1 rating. 15 chorale musicians also made All-State Choir. Earlier this month, the vocal musicians shared their talents at Husky Showcase.
We're really fortunate to have some of the choir here to perform one of their songs from this year's Outstanding Husky Showcase.
this, can we match these accomplishments as we enter junior year? These past 2 years, we looked up to the upperclassmen. They left a lasting impression because of their hard work and guidance. We thank them for their time, but I challenge you, class of 2021, to be great role models like the ones before us. I would like to introduce our class sponsor, Miss Long, as she recognizes one of our own and the impact they have made.
I'm very honored and excited to be presenting the Sophomore Class Husky Award with the previous award winner last year as the Freshman Husky Award winner, and she will be helping me present these awards. All right, first we have the Student Husky Award. This student exemplifies what it means to be a Husky. This student not only excels in academics, but is also very involved in many different activities, including choir and track, just to name a few. Both teachers and fellow sophomores have great things to say about this student. For example, this student is always kind, helpful, and humble and hardworking. They are incredibly talented and is a leader wherever he goes. I'm so thrilled that they joined the choral music department this year, and I cannot wait to see and hear all their future accomplishments. A fine human being and a gentleman. In the classroom, they are kind and supportive. They genuinely enjoy their peers, and simply put, they want to do good in the world, and they reflect that attitude each day by being kind to others, being a source of positivity, and showing investment in all they do, academics, clubs, and sports. All who know this student love them. As for me, being a former teacher of his, I can say he makes the world a better place, and we need more of him in the world. I am proud to present the Sophomore Class Husky Award to Matthew Goffrick. explain that this teacher always has a positive attitude in class, and they're always kind to their students, even if they're misbehaving, and they remain level-headed and handle the situation maturely. This teacher always wants the best for her students, and that is evident in their true passion for teaching. It is my honor to present and Riley's honor to present the Sophomore Class Teacher Husky Award to Mrs. Deffer.
Thank you, Renee. Although this is my first year at Northwest, it did not take me long to realize how exceptional our school and students are. Throughout the year, I've had the pleasure of seeing the class of 2022 grow and become a part of the Husky community. Today, I am honored to help mark the end of their first year with the presentation of the Freshman Husky Award. This award is given to a student who embodies generosity and integrity as voted by their freshman peers. The following comments were shared by individuals wanting to say a few words about the award recipient. This is one of the most hardworking and amazing young people I have ever had the pleasure of working with. They put heart and soul 100% into every class period, every lesson, every lab, and every homework assignment. They know when it's time to play and laugh and joke and when it's time to be serious. They are able to find a balance and they are able to have fun in class. Beyond academics, this person is so kind. They go out of their way for others and make each person they meet or work with feel appreciated. This student has been in our class all year, and we have gotten to know her as an active member of several clubs. She is genuinely kind, supportive, and inspiring. She listens with honest consideration to what others share, whether in discussion, conversation, or expressions of personal struggles or joys. She challenges her peers to take their ideas in new directions and encourages them to deeper thinking in a way that is engaging and endearing. Her peers naturally trust and respect her because she is authentically herself. The award recipient is a person with very diverse talents that come to life through ceaseless effort. Her peers never view her academic accomplishments and creative successes as boastful. The student does not inspire jealousy, but encourages others to better themselves. In the time we have spent with this student, in class and through activities, she makes natural and genuine friendships with nearly everyone she meets. We cannot think of another person who better exemplifies the characteristics that the Husky Award represents. This year's recipient of the Freshman Class Husky Award is Maya Welly. Class of 2022, as your sponsor,
Gentlemen, I am here to present the Senior Husky Staff Award. The Senior Award was given for the student on class day, but today we're going to be giving to the staff member. This gentleman is always there for everyone outside of the classroom. If he asks you, how are you doing? It's because he really cares. He has been a coach, a teacher. He's definitely a motivator, a friend to everyone. I would like to be able to take his class because all I hear is how wonderful it is. You never know what's going to happen. What are they going to do? What's he going to come up with for the classroom? But he is always there. As I said, he is a true gentleman. He celebrated a birthday on Saturday, so this is kind of a belated birthday gift to him. The Senior Faculty Husky Award winner is Mr. Tenny Dewey.
Sunflower Ambassador Awards. This is the 21st year of the special program, and these awards celebrate students and staff members in our schools who exemplify the Blue Valley virtues of respect, responsibility, honesty, self-discipline, compassion, courage, and perseverance. This is something that the juniors vote on, or they nominate people for earlier this year. First, we're going to recognize a winning student essay. This essay was chosen from many that were submitted because of the way it touched the hearts of the committee members. Please join me in congratulating your junior classmate, Sophia Peng. Congratulations, Sophia. Taking the AP test this morning, so I'm assuming Sophia is doing the same thing. Sophia's essay describes a student who is respectful and responsible. Aside from her exemplary academics and extracurricular activities, the student displays true moral values. She is involved and enthusiastic behind the scenes and brings great energy to all those around her. She is compassionate, courageous, and a wonderful role model. Congratulations to your 2019 Sunflower Ambassador Award winner, Annabelle Nitz. Next, we're going to recognize another Student Essay Award winner and a special staff member. This student wrote about an educator who sincerely cares about the well-being of her students and not just their test scores. Help us celebrate your Sunflower Ambassador staff winning essay writer, Sarah Pright. Please join us in congratulating your 2019 Sunflower Award staff member, Senora Carrie Quinlan. Part of your assembly today, and congratulations to this year's Sunflower Ambassador winner.
As spring sports are beginning to finish up, we would like to highlight some of their accomplishments this season. The boys golf team is having a spectacular season this year as the varsity finished the regular season as EKL champions. The EKL is one of the best leagues in the golf for the state. Junior John Gardner received the first All Team EKL. He has last week's meet. Good luck, Huskies.
Girls soccer has also had a great season. They are playing better every game and are excited for regionals. They will play number 3 Olathe West at the Olathe College Boulevard Athletic Complex tomorrow at 6 p.m. Hope to see lots of Husky fans.
The girls swimming and diving team is quickly approaching the end of the season. They have seen a lot of success for such a young team. The girls were able to take home a second place finish at the EKL a few weekends ago, and they're looking forward to state competition this coming weekend. State qualifiers are Lindsay Bigger, Morgan Brockner, Kate Christie, Illinois Collins, Ewan Lee, Rachel Lyle, and Hannah.
The Northwest baseball team is currently 13-6 on the season. They have a great season full of memorable moments like playing and winning at Kauffman Stadium. The Huskies will host the regional tournament tomorrow at the DAC. Game 1 is at 2 versus Leavenworth. Come cheer on the Huskies.
The Huskies softball team has also had a great season on and off the field this year. The Huskies are currently 12-8 heading into regional play tomorrow against Gardner Edgerton. That game will be held at the 3-2 complex at 3 o'clock. A win against the Trailblazers would put the Huskies at the championship game around 6:30 with a chance to go to state on the line. Husky softball would love to see a lot of you in the stands for that 3 o'clock game.
The track team has had several standout performances at this year's EKL meet held at Bishop Gage last Friday. Sub-state competition begins this Thursday, May 16th at the ODAC at 3 p.m. A trip to the state meet in Wichita is on the line. The boys tennis team has also had a great season. They finished first place in the EKL, second at regionals, and the team placed third place at state. Sophomore Brett Fallon and freshman Alec Mojica won state championships for both. Congratulations to all athletes on a successful season.
At this time, I'd like to take a moment to recognize all of the hard work and leadership that our outgoing Student Government Executive Board has put in this year, including Student Government Advisor Sarah Dirks. And I want to take the opportunity to announce the 2019-2020 Student Government Executive Board. Please help me in congratulating President Annabelle Nitz, Vice President McLean Michael, Secretary Melinda Nickes, Treasurer Anita Ganache, and Historian Josh Murdoch. I know that students will continue to display great leadership from all of you in our building.
Okay, I know we've had a lot of awards and a lot of people up here speaking, but this is a very special award. This is the Scotty Ennis Award. Scotty was a member of the class of 2004, so way before your time. What's known about Scotty was he wasn't like his classmates. He was diagnosed with cancer. He battled for 6 years before passing away in 2004. During his time at Northwest, Scotty was a mentor to everyone. Today I'm here to present our staff Scotty Ennis Award winner. When asked by students about this staff member, the word that came up most was fun. He makes learning fun. He goes about his day trying to seek out and empower people. His students said he knows us, he gets to know us, empowers us on a personal level. He embraces our ideas and pushes us. Each day he teaches us new stuff and makes us better as people. A Blue Valley Northwest alum said he moved to Northwest without knowing anyone, and he found his home in that class. He kept taking that class and took it all 4 years because it was that class that made him feel like he was home. And he went on to become a professional woodworker because of that class. On a personal level, I can always go to this staff member and he can give me advice and feedback, and I know that he's a mentor to all. So, congratulations this year to Darren Massick.
Congratulations, Mr. Baston. It's well deserved. So this has been a huge year for journalism. Our Northwest journalists have been hard at work all year long The Express was named the 2018 Pacemaker winner, which is the biggest award in scholastic journalism. And this award was given for the body of work of the newspaper during the 2017-2018 school year. The Express and BBNWnews.com also won the top award given by Kansas State Journalism Association of Newspaper Online and Yearbook. Earlier this spring at the National Spring Journalism Convention in California, Husky Headlines captured 5th place nationally in the broadcast category of the Best Show competition. Several individual awards were given to BBNW journalists at the state and national level this year. The We the People team had another successful year at the state competition, taking them first place, and they recently traveled to Washington, D.C. for the national competition. And the Northwest Debate team has had several top finishers at statewide events all year long, including 2 top 4 finishers at the KSHAA Double First State Debate Tournament. The mock trial teams also qualified for state competition. Congratulations to everyone.
Great work, Huskies. I want to take a moment and recognize students in our community for making a difference by volunteering their time to others. The Presidential Volunteer Service Award recognizes those who go above and beyond in their volunteerism. This award commemorates their service as a bronze, silver, or gold level. Okay? For those who have earned an award, at the end of this assembly, if you could please come on up and see Ms. Streety at this table, pick up your awards. There are 135 students who earned the Presidential Service Award this year, so congrats to all.
One day, your time will be up at Northwest. I want you to be able to look back and always remember that you were part of the school and our Husky family. I know that you've heard it over and over again, but always remember, once a Husky, always a Husky. Please wear the title Husky with pride and be proud of the family that you are part of. Remember to pick up your Presidential Service Awards at the end. Teachers, if you will give us a few minutes to check your email, we're going to adjust the schedule for the rest of the day. We've got a few days left, so let's finish the year strong.